All right. I've been watching a lot of different community reactions and company responses concerning after purchase monetization of games that seems to be becoming more and more prevalent. We've got different governments looking into the gambling nature of some of the monetization practices on the part of certain developers. We've got a developer that was recently exposed for manipulating experience points so advancement happens slower and slower the more people play the game, which just so happens to make it more appealing to buy what advancement would reward rather than earning it through gameplay. And after being called out on it, that developer has backpedaled on it, even going so far as to state how they betrayed their players and want to make it right. Enough is freaking enough. Why can't these developers just get back to making awesome games that people want to play on their own merit rather than using loot box sales and shady reward payouts to keep people interested? I'm not against microtransactions so long as they do not sell power, thus making the game pay to win. There is money to be made from the release of mini expansions, which would add more playable content to an existing game over time. So post-purchase monetization can still occur, but it would mean that the developers would actually have to work to earn that money. They would have to continue to produce something, and you know what? They should. There have been many missed opportunities in game development over the past few years, and they have been missed because the developers have prioritized the money over the art of game development. In the golden age of game development, companies made the most money by providing actual products for consumers to actually play. But in came the corporate conglomerates buying up the different development teams and trying to turn everything into a big cash cow that pulls in the money with as little money going back into the projects as possible. The first rule of business has been, is, and always shall be, it takes money to make money. Today's big corporate developers have it so easy. They put out mediocre games with cool stuff locked behind after-purchase paywalls. They overhype the game before release so they can make a ton of money from pre-orders and initial sales, and then they sit back and let the extra cash roll in, paid to them by those of us who have allowed ourselves to be blinded by all the shinies, or just don't care. We are the ones who are really responsible for the whole post-purchase monetization gravy train, which corporations have elected to keep taking to the next level. We buy the BS they sell, thus adding fuel to an already raging fire. But there is hope for us. With recent developments, it is clear that many are opening their eyes and taking notice. They are saying no to the corporate cash grabs. They are calling BS on the lame excuses and explanations the corporate developers have been giving for why they've gone the direction they have. And this awakening has started getting government attention, resulting in the corporate developers coming under scrutiny. It's anyone's guess where this will all lead. But I can say that this is the great opportunity for independent game developers with a passion for making games as top priority to step up and just create solid, fun games first and foremost. They can always sell mini expansions at reasonable prices to increase profitability for their titles as a long-term goal. Then maybe we will start moving closer to the next golden age of gaming. It may be a lost cause to hope that corporate developers will start changing direction, so the future is in our hands and the hands of the independent developers.